Agencies under the scandal for propagating false promises made by traditional and faith-based healers. The Commission says they will be laying complaints against all false prophetic ads that they find in the newspapers and general media. The Advertising Authority of South Africa was made to explain why they allow misleading ads to be put up. In the past, several adverts have been withdrawn as a result of false promises. The Commission says there must be evidence to prove authenticity of what is being advertised, but healers say religious phenomenon cannot be proven by science. Well, typhoid fever seems to be spreading to other provinces. 3 cases have been reported in the Cape Town area. Well, 2 of the patients are girl children aged between 9 and 10. The 3rd patient is a 52-year-old man from the Cape Winelands. And reports say the first case was identified on the 10th of January and the latest one on the 20th of January. Well, some of them had travelled to affected areas including Zimbabwe. Typhoid fever is caused by Salmonella bacteria. It is acquired by swallowing the organism in contaminated food or water. Typical symptoms include fever, headaches, abdominal pain, rashes, diarrhea and an enlarged spleen. It can be cured with antibiotics. In Gauteng, health authorities confirmed earlier that 4 cases of typhoid fever have been identified in Johannesburg, Edenvale in Ekurhuleni and Palm Springs in Vereeniging. Well, are the high costs of healthcare and medication in South Africa justified? Well, this is the big question as the competition communication probe continues with taking submissions from stakeholders before public hearings next month. Today, the medical practitioners are due to be heard. The inquiry, which investigates why private healthcare costs are so high, has asked people to share their experiences and views. Today is the 3rd day of the submissions. The public hearings would start on the 16th of February. Well, once the inquiry is complete, an investigation would be initiated. If any evidence of illegal conduct is found, then a complaint would be referred to the Competition Tribunal. The market inquiry has been ongoing for almost 2 years, involving all stakeholders, and will complete its work in December.
We've seen that private healthcare costs in South Africa have been rising over the past years above headline inflation. We've also seen that costs are such that only a minority of South Africans can afford private healthcare. So for us, it's important